What practicing with her? What have you seen out of her? How do you think she's going to help this team?
She can definitely get up and down the court. She's quick on her feet, so whether it's defensively stopping the ball or, making sure she gets out on the break, I think she'll definitely help us with that speed aspect. And, she looks to score, so I think we need more of that. We need more people looking to score so they can't, key in on Bria. So I think she'll add a lot of offense to our team.
I think it's going to help having somebody who's more of a driver, shooting those running jumpers.
We definitely need to capitalize on our outside shots a little bit better, so that could be helpful. But I think that she can get to the basket, that she can penetrate zones and stuff like that, I think will help a lot.
How about defensively? It's pretty good in Coach Terry's man.
Yeah, she knows the man pretty well. She's pretty quick, so hopefully, if she's on the ball, I think that'll be her best. But I think it'll be different for her to play in the Big 12 just because it's going to be stronger people if she switches on to the 4. So it'll be interesting to see her on defense and see how she can stay up the lane and just use her speed to her advantage.
Obviously, very early in the Big 12 season, but you're 0-3 right now. You don't want to press too much, but obviously you need to start getting wins. Is that on players' minds?
Oh, definitely. It's frustrating to go 0-3, especially having close games. It's just you feel like you're right there. So I think we definitely need to get on kind of a winning streak, and we need to win some games if we want to go postseason and do some things with this team.
You guys have really never been a part of something like this where you started 0-3 and have been, down early on. How do you feel like this team will respond, being the first time you've dealt with this?
I think we will respond well because even in the games that we've lost, you see fight. It's not that we've given up and gotten killed and we're 0-3. Some of those games I walked away and I was like, you know what, I'm proud of my team even though we didn't, get the win on the roster. So I definitely think that we'll come back fighting and that we're going to get on a run.
Coach Carey, demands so much defense out of you guys, and for you, the last few games, it's been tough for you to stay out of foul trouble dealing with so many big bodies in the paint. Do you feel like that's a tough balance to have to play so aggressive and try to stay out of foul trouble?
Yeah, it's hard, especially when it's 40 minutes and you want to give your all, and sometimes, you get kind of emotional, you get, going too fast and, the refs are against you, of course. So I think it's definitely something I'll have to work on is to be able to play defense without my hands and, pick and choose when I can, give up my body or try for something because I know that my team needs me in the game and I can't foul out of any more games.
Texas Tech, obviously a young team last year with a first-year coach in there. They kind of took their lumps. It looks like they're learning how to win a little bit. They've won some games this year. What have you seen out of them on tape?
They seem like they can rotate in a few players and that they're going hard. It looks like they play really hard. So I think as long as we match that intensity and make sure we defend and, they have a pretty good player who averages a lot of points. So we need to make sure we can defend her as well.
Someone like Lene, a fellow post player who had such a pretty good game against Baylor, what does that do when it comes to raising the hopes of getting some offense out of the paint?
It's exciting. It's good when you have people stepping up and playing better, and it's like, okay, you see what they can do now. We just got to keep building on that. So, I was proud of Lene, all of her rebounds and her scoring, and I think that if we can have more people scoring, it just opens it up for us so they can't, just key in on one person. We need everyone to be scoring.